Tony here, Psych'd on baseball cards. Today I'm going to do a few shout outs and show some more pickups from my 1965 top set, and hope you enjoy. This here is a coaster that I've had for a number of years now. My wife picked me up 4 coasters, and that was one of them. I showed them a while back, and very while back. So let me do the shout outs first here. So we have here we go. We have Holy Moon Collectibles. He has been doing videos for 4 months now, and he has 300 subscribers. I just discovered him recently, and he does modern cars, he breaks boxes, and he does some basketball. And then we have Chasing Hits. He's been doing videos for 1 month. He has 100 plus subs. He does a lot of live card sales. And then there's Jetta Style. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. 250 subs. He rips boxes and packs. Kentucky Cactus. He's a Cincinnati fan. He started about a month ago. He does modern, and he would like to start doing set collecting of vintage. Wollymon's Trio. 58 subs. He's a Cubs fan and a Bulls fan. So he does basketball and baseball. And then we have Red Sox collector Dan McGraw. He's pretty new, about a month. Has 23 subs. He does modern, vintage, and I got a feeling he's going to show some pretty cool vintage cards. And then we have Reese ND Card Ranger. He's also vintage guy. So there you go. Give them all a check out, and like and subscribe if you like what you see. I think you will. I did. Okay, on to the cards. We have, first up, Gene Oliver. Let's see, Gene, 10 seasons. He played with 5 different teams. His career was cut short by a knee injury. As a catcher, he was known for having a good arm and was really good at blocking the plate to prevent runners from scoring, which we all know is no longer allowed after the Buster Posey incident. In '65, he hit a career high 21 home runs. He was one of 6 players for the Braves to hit 20 or more home runs in a season that year, '65. He was also one of 4 Braves to hit 4 home runs in the 10th inning against the Cubs. The other 3 were Joe Torre, Eddie Matthews, and Hank Aaron. He was a career .246 hitter, 93 homers, 320 RBI. And next up we have Bobby Richardson, second baseman, played 12 seasons, all with the Yankees. In the 1960 World Series, he became the only player to win the World Series MVP that played for a losing team. He won 5 consecutive Gold Gloves. The last one was in '65. And no other Yankee second baseman won a Gold Glove until Cano did it in 2010. He and Tony Kubek were the Yankees' best defensive infield in the early '60s. He was a good leadoff hitter, always made good contact, was an excellent bunter, and only struck out 243 times in his entire career, leading the league 3 times in at-bats per Ks, and sacrifice bunts hits twice. The New York Yankees honored him with a Bobby Richardson Day, making him the 10th New York Yankee at the time to be honored with his own day at Yankee Stadium. After retiring, he later became South Carolina head baseball coach, and he had a record of 221 wins and 92 losses, which included 3 NCAA tournament appearances and making the finals once, where they lost to Texas. His autobiography in '65 became a movie in '68. In 2012, he released a new autobiography and called it Impact Player. Wonder if that's where Josh got his YouTube name. Let us know, Josh. He was a career .266 hitter, 34 home runs, 390 RBI, 8-time All-Star, 3-time World Series champ, 5 Gold Gloves, and the World Series MVP. All right, next up we have Wes Stock, right-handed pitcher, played 9 seasons with 2 teams. After retiring as a player, he became a pitching coach and later a TV broadcaster for the Mariners. He was a career 27-13, 3.60 ERA, and 517 innings pitched. John Kennedy, infielder, 12 seasons with 6 different teams. He hit a home run in his first at-bat in '62, which made headlines because his name and birth date were the same as President Kennedy's. He was a career .225 hitter, 32 home runs, 185 RBI. And when he retired, he was a scout and a coach, and then he managed in the independent league. Bernie Daniels, right-handed pitcher, played for 9 seasons for the Pirates and Senators. On May 23rd, 1960, in the 2nd inning, Bernie singled for the Pirates, which turned out to be the only hit in a 1-0 game pitched by Sandy Koufax. He was a career 45 and 76 with a 4.44 ERA and 471 strikeouts. Frank Thomas. What did I do? Hey, you know what? I don't have a bio on Frank Thomas because somehow his card snuck in there, and I think I did him on my last video. So let's move on to Jim Duffalo. All right, Duffalo, right-handed pitcher, played 5 seasons. '65 was his last season in the majors. He then played 7 seasons in the minors. He was a career 15-8 with a 3.39 ERA, 207 strikeouts, and a 3.0 WAR. Dick Ellsworth, another pitcher. He was a left-handed. He played 14 seasons. His first 9 were with the Cubs. He was 9-20 with a 5.09 ERA in 1962, and then he turned it around in '63, going 20-10 with a 2.11 ERA. He won 84 games with the Cubs and was a fan favorite. In '68, he went 16-7 for the Red Sox. He was a career 115 and 137. 3.72 ERA, 1,140 strikeouts, 20 WAR, and he was an All-Star once. Joe Jay, right-handed pitcher, pitched for 12 seasons, 7 plus with the Braves and 5 with Cincinnati. Joe was the first Little League player to play in the majors and one of the first bonus baby players to play in the majors. Excuse my printers, looks like it's sounding like it's printing something. I apologize for that. He was traded to Cincinnati after the 1960 season and won 21 games in 62 and 63. In the 61 World Series, in which the Yankees won in 5 games, Jay pitched a Game 2 complete Game 4 hitter, winning 6-2 at Yankee Stadium. He was a career 99 and 91, 3.77 ERA, 999 strikeouts, 14.1 WAR, 2-time All-Star, 1-time National League wins leader, and he's in the Red Sox Hall of Fame. I'm going to pause this thing here. This printer's going nuts. Okay. Printer all of a sudden started calibrating, so sorry about that. All right, next up we have Hal Woodchick. Hal was a left-handed pitcher, 11 seasons with 7 different teams. He was the Houston Colts' first legitimate closer in 1963 with 10 saves and 11 wins with a 1.97 ERA. In 64, he led the American League in saves with 23. He was a career 44 and 62, 3.56 ERA. He had 61 saves and 484 strikeouts. Today seems to be a day of the pitcher for me. Okay, next up, Bo Belinsky. This guy had interesting career. Whoops. For that interruption. Scammer trying to call me. So anyway, Bo Belinsky, left-handed pitcher, pitched 8 seasons with 5 different teams. In 62, his rookie season, he won his first 4 games to start the season. The 4th win was a no-hitter, the first by Angel, and the first at Dodger Stadium. That's where the Angels played when they first came into the league. He loved the nightlife and the ladies. He became known as sports first playboy, as he dated several stars in Hollywood, such as Anne Margaret, Connie Stevens, Tina Louise, and Mimi Van Doren. He married and divorced Playboy Playmate of the Year, Joe Collins. In the TV series My Favorite Martian, Martin the Martian planned to take a baseball signed by Bo with his picture on it back to Mars. In 64, he got into a fight with an elderly sports writer, was suspended by the Angels, and traded to the Phillies. He didn't have the promising career people thought he would. And he finished with a career 28 and 51, 4.10 ERA, and 476 strikeouts. He later stated, "I was selfish and immature in a lot of ways, and I tried to cover that up. I went from a major league ball player to hanging onto a brown bag under the bridge. But I had my moments and I have my memories. If I had the attitude about life then that I have now, I'd have done a lot of things differently." He died in 2001 at the age of 64 from a heart attack. And last but not least, I'll go over here, we have Ray Sadecki. Left-handed pitcher, 18 seasons with 7 different teams. He signed at the age of 17 by the Cardinals and was called up in 1960 and finished the season 9-9 with a 3.78 ERA. He had one 20-win season in 64, and he beat the New York Yankees in Game 1 of the World Series. The game was Whitey Ford's last World Series game. The Cards went on to win the series in 7 games. He was a career 135 and 131 with a 3.78 ERA, 1,614 strikeouts, and a 19.3 WAR. All right, that's it. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Check out the shoutouts, and let's see what else. So everybody stay safe and well, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, sorry for all the interruptions. Okay, anyway, that's it. I'm done. Take care. Bye bye.